Earlier today, the USD Law School hosted the U.S. 8th Circuit Court of Appeals. Live reporter Teresa Johnson's at the Muck with Tom Geu, Dean of School of Law.
Yes, Brianna, earlier today, the USD Law School hosted the 8th Circuit Court, and 3 judges were there in attendance. Now, these 3 judges heard 3 different cases from Iowa, Nebraska, and finished with a case in South Dakota. I'm here with Dean Geu. Can you tell me a little bit about the case that the judges heard that was from South Dakota?
Yes, this was the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals, a federal appellate court that sits for the federal courts that are in Arkansas, Missouri, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Minnesota. These courts look at all federal issues. So this was a federal issue. And the one in South Dakota involved the state of South Dakota and a tribe. And the issue is whether the proper procedure was taken to take regular non-trust land and place it in trust, that is, with the BIA, with the federal government.
Okay, and what steps did the USD Law School take to bring in the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals?
Well, we asked them, and they very graciously agreed to come. It's obviously on their schedule. It's a high honor to have the 8th Circuit here, a panel of 3 judges, and they do it for education and public outreach. They really do want to have as many people as possible see what the judiciary does and how it works, and the law school is a perfect setting because we have a lot of younger folks that want to be lawyers on campus and in law school.
Okay, and is this a typical occurrence for law schools such as USD, or is having the 8th Circuit Court come to the law school kind of a rare happening?
Well, it's rare, but not uncommon. They go to, the 8th Circuit goes to probably 2 or 3 law schools a year. The last time they were at USD was probably 10 years ago, but we're hopeful that we can get them here a little more often. The South Dakota Supreme Court, however, sits in session every March here at the USD Law School, and we're very lucky and honored that they will do that. So we do have the judiciary here, always appellate courts. We don't have trial courts here.
Okay, and what do you think it means for the USC Law School to bring in such a court of high esteem as the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals?
Well, I think it does a couple things. First of all, it helps the students tremendously, and we are here to educate students or help students learn. We try to steer them in the right direction. And being able to see high-level arguments in a Federal Circuit Court of Appeals is important. It's important to the USD School of Law, therefore, because we're trying to help those students learn. It's also important to attract students not only from in-state that we would like to have come to USD Law and stay in South Dakota because it's a good experience for them, a good learning experience.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Back to you, Brianna.
Thanks, Teresa.